sorry to derail you for a second, but just funny note is that, what was it, Dino De Laurentiis was obsessed with Jaws, and he got a hold of the King Kong property, and that was always his objective. Is he's like, I'm gonna do that, but with a giant monkey, and I'm gonna. It's like, it didn't work out the way we wanted it to the first time. Dino was like, well, we're gonna do it again in the 80s, and it'll be better because we'll have that Linda Hamilton lady, and the ape will have a robot heart this time, and there'll be a lady monkey with lady monkey tits, and he'll have that one guy from Beverly Hills Cop, and he'll get stepped on.
Is there an 80s King Kong movie with Linda Hamilton?
What? Kyle,
I did not know this.
For shame, Kyle. Yes,
Listen,
it's called King Kong Lives.
I'm sorry, Trevor. I've only seen the original King Kong for a film class that I had to take about horror movies, so I haven't seen any of the later adaptations other than Peter Jackson's King Kong. Peter Jackson's King Kong. I watched cinema.
Mouse.
It's called catching up on cinema.
Oh,
no, I didn't
hobnob with you snobs.
No, if I go 80s, I'm going sci-fi horror stuff.
That makes sense.
It just kind of went under the radar there.
I think Linda Hamilton would agree with you too. She's like, why the fuck did I do that gorilla movie?
Waiting for you to get back from dinner, this close to watching Terminator. The Terminator, just that close. Instead, I watched
dun, 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 dun.
Ty West, The Innkeepers. Ugh. That's a conversation for another day.
The fuck is that?
Ty West.
What is that?
I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah, you tell me about that later. But yeah, there is a 80s King Kong movie called King Kong Lives. I was considering putting it on the list because I told you I wanted you to watch a 80s Godzilla movie. Mm-hmm. And Godzilla vs. King Kong is going to happen in like 2020. So I figured we could do like, I don't know, something like having to do with like the modern era King Kong and the modern era Godzilla. Modern being like 70s and 80s.
I feel like,
but yeah, King Kong Lives is not good.
If I feel like if I was to give you a Godzilla month, or you get to pick 4 Godzilla movies for me to watch and we could discuss in a podcast format, I feel like your nose would bleed trying to figure out which ones you would want to do.
No, I would have a stroke right then and there. Just but yeah, I mean, there's that famous Charlie Day photo from It's Always Sunny with him with the pegboard or whatever. It's like him looking for conspiracies or something. Oh. I know this. How can you not know this? I've never even seen the fucking show. Okay,
so there's a lot going on with that show. I don't remember that specifically, but it will come to me.
Okay, well, it's a famous picture of him with a bunch of cards like pinned to a board, and there's a bunch of like wires or like cords like connecting all the different. Yeah. And he's freaking out because he's looking for conspiracies or something.
I'm sorry. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about now. It's going to take me a minute. That is when Mac and Charlie, so that they can get health insurance, start working in the mailroom of a company. And Charlie thinks he's uncovered a conspiracy about this person called Pepe Silva. Pepe Silva, he's everywhere. I looked in the records and there's no Pepe Silva. And Mac explains to him, he's like, listen, Charlie, he has everybody's mail. And he's like, listen, not only do all these people exist that you're talking about, like Carol, like wherever you got her letter from, but everybody's looking for their mail and that's all they can talk about. Charlie lost his mind. The other thing that somebody just pointed out on Reddit a few months ago was that this Pepe Silva, Charlie's illiterate. He can't read. Pepe Silva is him mispronouncing Pennsylvania because it's Philadelphia.
Oh.
So he's like, Pepe Silva. Everybody, there's Pepe Silva.
No.
So
no.
It has layers, Trevor. That's how great that show is. It has layers. I actually just watched a clip from the season 13. I haven't even seen the last couple of seasons. I watched a clip from the season 13. I was laughing my ass off. I can't wait to watch the rest of the seasons I haven't even got to. But it's on Hulu.
Yeah, you better get to it.
I don't have the upgraded Hulu, and I have to watch commercials. So until I get it upgraded, I'm not going to get caught up on them.
Okay, well, you better get to it whenever you can. But the point I was trying to make with that reference, that thank you for providing the background on.
Anytime.
Because I never knew that.
I'll explain anything from It's Always Sunny in
is
Philadelphia anytime you want. Anytime.
And I will let you do that anytime you want, because it's fun to listen to. Your eyes light up. But the point I was trying to make is that if you gave me 4 episodes, like if you made me pick 4 Godzilla movies, that would be my process. It'd be very in-depth. It'd be very involved. And I'd be freaking the fuck out up until the minute we start recording.
That's like, or you could honestly just do...
But Godzilla versus the Sea Monster, and Ghidorah, the 3-headed monster, and the Heisei, and the Showa, and the Millennium Era.
I mean, honestly, you could have your own side... We could have our own side feature called the Godzilla cast. Like, it's just us doing it. We have to do a side thing, basically.
That's how much Godzilla cast.
The Godzilla cast, because that's how many Godzilla movies there are.